Oh, hello. So I've been kind of AWOL in terms of being online, like at all. Isn't that just nice and dandy? Totally. Yeah. Anyways, oh boy. So yeah, quite a few things happening lately. I got my mole on my collar removed. So there's actually stitches right over my clavicle at the moment. Just meant to get them removed a few days ago. Um, but I slept in, so gotta go on the 15th. So it's like 4 days from now. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome. Yes. Yes. Anyways. Yeah, so we're just gonna be doing some Skyrim. Yeah. Um, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, so back on to what I was talking about. Got my mole removed, so that's gone. Um, it's kind of an important reason to get it removed so that it didn't turn into something awful and nasty. But whatever. Yeah. Um, right before I got my mole removed, like a few days before, my nose and my sinuses got all stuffy to the point that it was hurting my ears. So that sucked. Um, my just talking in general turned to shit. Um, yeah, spent a while just being sick, and well, that's not very fun. Yeah. It's like, whenever I decide to be properly productive and, do stuff, something just turns up, like my sinuses wanting to kill me, or my throat dying, or needing to have a mole removed, that sort of thing. Yeah. And I can't tell you how many times I've been wanting to edit videos for my own stuff and, film some stuff. Um, and just stuff coming up that gets in the way for no good reason. You know, sometimes there is a good reason, sometimes it's just like, why? So that sucks. Anyways, I'm back. Hopefully. I said that, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, and well, I wasn't properly back. Because I switched rooms and the whole sound situation was just awful, which sucks, but whatever. Anyways, we're playing Skyrim, and hopefully the chuckle fucks downstairs can be quiet. This room isn't nearly as soundproof as the one I was in before, unfortunately. But that's okay. This is temporary. And my mouse is doing stuff that I don't want it to. What the fuck? Oh, why the fuck is it doing that? What the fuck? Steam, what the fuck? What the hell? We just... Yeah, okay, thanks. Okay, good. For some reason, the right analog stick was controlling my mouse, which is stupid. Like, really, really, really stupid. Honestly. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Fun times ahead. Let me just make sure nothing got fucked. There we go. Microphone, what the fuck are you doing? Hold on. I gotta listen to this now. Oh, fuck off. Hold on. Is that good now? Yeah? Okay. Sorry about that. My desk setup just can't be the same as what it was before. So that puts all my cables in really awful positions, which is great. Anyways. There we go. And of course, all of my tags completely messed up. That works. Okay. Drag window over. Do that. And... okay. I need freaking coffee. Okay. See, I'm gonna sound weird no matter what. I have a canker in my mouth right now, which does not make talking easy. That's fine. Like, you know, generally speaking...
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
Oh, hey, Sprana. Anyways. So... yeah. Why am I... game? The fuck? Oh. That's why. Excuse me, bullshit? Yeah, bullshit. Game's like, oh, you're carrying a little too much to run. Let me move my mic here. Okay. It's like, oh, you're carrying a little too much to run. Bullshit. Carry weight of 400. But yeah, it's been a while since we even remotely did Skyrim. We're playing as the Boulder, who does not have his face shown.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Shut the fuck up, Serana. Anyways. So yeah, we got this stuff to do, which is nice and dandy. We were going to go to the museum in Dawnstar, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And we're gonna fast travel there, because fuck that noise. We'll get to Dwarf Fortress when I'm actually capable of talking properly. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So, interesting thing, actually. When I got sick, turns out...
I will serve Dawnstar as I always have.
Cool. Yeah, it turns out that, a certain Swedish lad, who you all know who the fuck I'm talking about, he somehow gets sick the same time as I do.
Ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Oh, you're talking. Okay.
This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
Alright. But yeah, Joel got sick at like the same time as me, which is coincidental. And I'm like, you know, it'd be great while I'm sick. Watching Joel stream. And Joel doesn't stream when he's sick. So it's like, oh, gravy.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Oh, cool. The courier gave the boulder this invitation.
And here you are. Good. Come in. Browse the display and let's talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Sounds good.
Let's talk inside.
Let me just... Music really doesn't need to be that loud. Effects either. No idea why the voice isn't turned up all the way. But cool. Alright. Anyways. I'm really never going to get used to this room. Because, one, it is like 2 floors higher than the one that I was in before. Like literally 2 floors higher.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
Cool. So yeah, the room...
Tapestries hung here and out.
Shut the fuck up. Not in the mood. Yeah, so anyways, the air pressure in this room is completely different. I'm used to, like, lower air pressure in the rooms that I'm in, and for some reason, despite being vertically higher in elevation, the air pressure is denser because, one, everyone in the house is like, oh, have the heat turned on in, like, the hottest part of Canada, other than the Okanagan. That's a great idea. Totally. Yeah. It's like, the people who crank the heat in my house are the people who live who have their rooms on the top floor. So that doesn't make sense to begin with. 2, before I switched rooms, my room was the coldest room in the house, basically, other than my stepsister's, who is like one below me. But like I had a tiled floor, and like the vents pointed downwards, not upwards. You know, they came from the ceiling. So that was interesting. Yeah. There's no way that I can deal with like the weird reverb cancellation in this room. It's a bass trap. And unless I want to drop like, you know, $200 on more sound panels for a room that I'm not going to be in permanently, there's no way to get rid of it. You know, I need corner panels for that, and for a temporary room, it's not worth it, honestly. So that's great. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, also, this room specifically, you can't close the air vent. It literally will not close. It's a floor vent. It's directly under my bed. There's like only a portion of it that isn't covered, but it's like, it would be better if my entire bed covered it. I don't have the space to move my bed over on top of it. And it's like, oh, is that a potential fire hazard? Probably. It would still make the room colder, which I prefer. The only way to make this room colder is by opening up the window. And I don't want to do that because my neighbors like to have general gatherings in their backyards, and there's no way in fucking hell you're not gonna hear it if I open my window. Like, there's just no way you won't hear that. Heavy wind also, so that's great. Basically, this room I'm in is horrible for recording purposes. And the bed I have is not comfortable. Yeah. Basically, I'm not happy being in the room I'm in currently. Like, whatsoever. It gets more light than, like, the fucking basement room that I was in, but I just don't like being in very sunny, warm areas. And the fact that, like, the air pressure in this room, I can feel it pressing on my skull compared to downstairs is ridiculous. Honestly. So, you know what? Gonna have to suffer. Obviously. Oh, also, people are loud as fuck in my house. My previous room did good at cutting out all that sound. This room does jack shit, and there's a giant gap underneath my door, so all the sound can just bleed in. All the sound panels in my room are just stopping the sound from getting out, mostly, and cutting out on reverb. Other than that, basically everybody can hear what the fuck I'm doing. And if somebody, like, steps on the floor the wrong way, you can hear it. So that's great. This is just the general problem. I need large open areas. Like cold, large open areas. Because I can't fucking think. When like the I just don't know, honestly. So yeah, 20 something minutes later.
Five were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot.
Cool.
The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates. Last mistake.
That'll teach you.
Sorry, his voice was pissing me off. I don't... Yeah. Whatever.
Did you have any questions about the museum? A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
You'd think people would be very tight-lipped about that. You'd think. Anyways. You want the boulder to get those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Cool. Yeah, I don't give 2 flying fucks about Silas Vesuvius. I don't even know how to fucking say his last name.
Good luck finding the fragments.
Yep. We're only doing this mission because we get an awesome weapon out of it.
Those
Yeah. Yeah, I do apologize. I am going to be really complacent and just bitchy during this entire stream. Because, one, my mouth is literally in pain right now. What the fuck are you doing? Alright.
Ironbreaker mine is 3 times the worth of that quick
Anyways. But no, my mouth is in some serious pain right now. Just because canker.
Sorry, gotta run.
Cool. And, yeah. Just, I have a number of things that are really not keeping me in a good mood. Half of which I will not talk about. And another quarter of which I just won't talk about. Or, I should say, can't. Oh yeah, Days as a vampire. Fucking goddamn it. Can I seriously play a single Elder Scrolls game without becoming a vampire? Like, don't get me wrong, it is cool having the powers of creatures of the night, but this game is like, fuck you, don't be a vampire. It's like, we're gonna make you be a vampire, but you don't want to be a vampire. It's like, okay. Anyways. Where the fuck am I going? No. Let me just remove marker. Okay. Pieces of the past. So I have the blade shards. I just need to retrieve the hilt and the pommel. Okay. The hilt is at Dead Crone Rock, and the pommel is somewhere else. Also, my phone's going off. I should do this. Don't disturb. Okay. Howdy. Hey, Brittany, how's it going? I'm back, and I don't feel great. It's great. Don't know if you were here for me just complaining about fucking everything, but holy fuck, do I just have everything to complain about right now. Was playing Minecraft. That's great. I should be streaming Minecraft right now. That's a game that calms me the fuck down. I am hot and sweaty, my mouth hurts, and I'm just sick and tired of not streaming. It's like, and I still have these stitches in my fucking clavicle right now. It's not painful or anything, it's just irritating trying to like scratch there and then like not being able to because the stitches are in the way.
It's a fine day with you around.
I was meant to get the stitches removed like 2 days ago, but, or well, yesterday actually. Yeah. Replace mouth with hip and we're in the same boat, yeah. But no, it's like, the air pressure in this room fucks with me. I need the window to be open to be able to think properly, but the problem is, for recording purposes and streaming purposes, I can't have the window open. Because then it'd be like a noise problem for my neighbors, and then my neighbors would also be complaining about me, or they'd be making noise, and it's just... Hey, Serrano. Anyways. Yeah, I've just been having like a week and a half. I'm just feeling like shit for one reason or another. And then just not being in my own room just compounds that all. And my bed is not comfortable. You know? So, yeah. God damn. And then I can't even go on Twitter right now without being pissed off about things that everyone knows about. And I'm just like, why are people awful? Internet hugs, yes. Let me just hold on. Thank you. Anyways.
Unless it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk. Too much to do.
Cool. Yeah, not streaming like stresses me out, and not being able to stream while I try to just makes it worse. So, yeah. Anyways, the boulder is looking for pieces of... I can't do that
I don't know what
voice.
you're talking about, stranger.
Cankers make it impossible to do that voice. Gonna attempt to shower. Okay. I'll say this. The stitches on my clavicle, like, the most irritating thing is not being able to wash around my neck, you know, until they're gone. because it would like just tear that open. So yeah. Anyways.
I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the mythic dawn. Guess they were true.
The
I don't need
Mythic
this.
Dawn.
My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house.
I think I just realized I set the audio perfectly for this game. Like, minus the background music that happens occasionally, like, this sounds awesome for the game. Same thing when I had stitches from surgery, yeah. Oh yeah, they also sent off my mole for testing, because when they remove anything from you, that's what they do, you know? So it's like, they're in the process of making sure there's nothing, like, inherently cancerous about it. Because that's why I got removed in the first place, is to just prevent any possibility of that. So, yeah. I would laugh my nuts off if, like, while they're testing that out, the thing just turned into a tumor. It would be terrifying, but I'd laugh my nuts off.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight? I don't know
Anyways.
what you're talking about. I've heard. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, I don't care, but my ancestors do. Divines know the mill could use some new blades. All right, it's yours. Here's the keys. It's locked in the chest inside my house. Trust you saw the house that burned down. Peculiar bit of business that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night. Tales of monsters. And now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. Anyways. It's wrong. I'll just take all that, thanks. Alright. So I gotta go all the way to Markarth. And nope. Listen, I love the fucking world that Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls makes, but fetch quests are fucking horrendous.
Spare some gold for a veteran? Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed.
Like, seriously, fetch quests are absolutely fucking horrendous. It's like, oh yes, go over to this random location that I know exactly where the fuck this thing is, so that you can get this thing. And then go across the entire other side of the fucking world to get another piece of that thing. Can you guys tell why the fuck I wanted the other... Can you tell why I wanted the other room? Can you tell why I preferred the other room than this one I'm in currently? Yeah.
You look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection.
I love my cats, I love my dog... Or cats. I love my cat, I love my dogs, but they are loud as fuck, and I don't like that shit when I'm streaming. Anyways.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Markarth.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Yeah.
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called themselves. I hear there's...
Speaking of my cat, I'll wait till Britt is back to talk about that, but yeah, it's another thing that I don't fucking like shit going on right now. Why the fuck? Okay. Oh, cool. Dead Crone Rock. Great. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that music all the way down. Honestly, if there's one thing I would do to mod this game, like, permanently, it would just be swap the fucking soundtrack from Oblivion into this game. Which I've done before. It's actually my preferred way of playing this game. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like composition-wise, and in terms of like world building, the ambient music of Oblivion just works better for the Elder Scrolls than Skyrim's. Excuse you. Eat shit. Ah, fuck off. I don't have any potions? No, I do. I was about to say, what the fuck? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Good shit. Get the fuck over here, vampire chick. God damn it. Anyways. Okay. Oh, hello, random goat. There we go.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Am I even going the right direction here? I have no idea. Doesn't look like it, but we'll see. Oh, cool. Bear. So I guess a little interesting thing. I've been considering getting into like sort of more film type stuff, video wise. So I might end up working on something like a proper project in the future. I have no idea what, but yeah. Okay, seriously, I need to open a window. Okay. Seriously though, like, god damn. Oh, hello.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
No.
Now, I'm not going to ask again. Then I guess that's your last request.
Tries to rob me and immediately puts their knife away when they're about to kill me. Okay, that works, I guess. What the fuck am I doing here? No, I gotta get over this. God damn. See, why can't they just put a fucking paper map in this game? Trying to fucking like strangle the controls just to look where you want to look is ridiculous. I get it. It's impressive that you can do that, but a traditional map is just better. You know? It's more information you can get out of a generic ass map than this. You know? I need more coffee.
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
I really should have just taken some fucking ibuprofen before the stream.
Where'd you come from? Who's there?
Would have made dealing with the fucking canker sore better,
Heard something?
honestly.
Done and done.
Yeah. Once again, there's a reason why I took the other room. Loud ass noises is one of them. Other dude. Oh, there he is. Okay, seriously, like, it's 11 o'clock. Why is everyone in my house awake right now? Like, literally fucking everyone is awake doing something. Like, really? Honestly, I wouldn't complain about it if, like, I could just block the sound out. But I can't, really, and people know I stream. So it's like, please, quiet. And they're like, nope. It's like, okay. I think I honestly just gotta get, like, my own studio or something.
First you, then all of the... You can't hide from me.
Why? Where the fuck did Serrano go? Serrano, where the fuck are you? And why aren't you helping? Fucking jeez. You know what? Fuck this dude. I did not mean to do that, but okay. What the fuck? Alright. Cool. Bullshit, I'm too much to carry. Oh my goodness. Anyways. So yeah, can you guess what was all over my Twitter this past week? Because, you know, if you use Twitter at all, you probably know exactly what the fuck has been on my Twitter all fucking week. And the short end of it is I don't fucking care. And people keep on trying to shove it in my face. And it's like, it has literally nothing to do with me. And people are like, eh, too bad, it's... Look at this dude, he's a fucking idiot. It's like, okay. Yeah. I do not like talking about all the online bullshit that happens. You know? What I will say, which say generally I guess, acceptable thing to say. Yeah. Don't be a fucking idiot. It's like the vaguest fucking thing you could possibly say in regards to like anything online. But you know what? That's what happens.
What happened to you, Pavel? The Forsworn have taken Volstagr mine. We're the only ones left.
Cool.
You two head inside and get some rest. Send word to the
Ugh. What I will say is I've been trying my fucking ass trying to write, record, and edit a video talking about game trailers and Screw Attack and their history. And the closer I think I get to wrapping it up and going, oh yeah, end the story, there we go, something fucking happens that adds on to the story. And I'm just like, can this shit fucking end already? So that I can finish the video. And it's just like, nope. People are gonna be awful. And people are gonna keep on making stupid ass decisions.
Stupid dog.
And it's just never gonna end. And I'm walking aimlessly here, but okay. Getting killed by a fucking mud crab. Hey, Serana. But seriously, like, just to flatly talk about what I'm actually generally pissed off about. I've been trying for 6 fucking months to write and finish a video talking about Screw Attack and game trailers and normal boots. And when I started, I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna, you know, write a script and make a video talking about game trailers. You know, sort of allude to Screw Attack and how they got to where they are. Halfway into fucking doing that, Screw Attack went under. So that was gravy. So I had to redo a large portion of the video inherently. So that's great. And then I'm like, alright, what else can I add on to this? Oh, normal boots. Good chunk of them have a history with game trailers and Screw Attack, and you know, they're sort of a shared boat of stuff. And then the fucking dumpster fire of nonsense happened. So that just fucking made my life harder. So that was great. And I'm like, okay, how the fuck do I continue making this video without, you know, giving publicity to this awful shit going on, or even remotely in a roundabout way supporting it. So that just like put me on a hiatus of editing my game trailers video for a while. And then this fucking week, you all know what the fuck is going on with Pro Jared. I'm just like, why is everything that has ever been associated with game trailers crashing and burning like a nuclear cesspit? Like, fucking everything that is even remotely associated with game trailers is turning to shit. Screw Attack's gone under. The people associated with Screw Attack have made really awful choices and are getting serious consequences for that. The only person that isn't, like, going under because of it is someone who was never really associated with Screw Attack to begin with. You know, James Rolfe. You know, unless something comes up and he's doing something fucking stupid. And, you know, IGN is still awful. Fucking John Tron had his fiasco like a few years ago. And like, how the fuck is this still going? Sorry, I'm going on like a massive tangent here, but fucking... seriously, the moment I started working on a video to talk about game trailers, all of this nonsense with people associated with them started happening. I'm just expecting, like, a large chunk of them to just, like, have really bad shit pop up out of nowhere. And that's not okay. Like, holy shit. Why do people make their public lives a part of their work? That's something you're not supposed to do. Because if you do that, it'll bite you in the ass. Sorry, like...
Did you hear something?
Not that I'm even remotely associated with the people I am, like, loosely talking about right now, but... like... why? You know? Why are people just generally complete dipshits when it comes to separating their jobs, which is like online content creation, from their personal lives? I don't understand.
Where'd you come
Never
from?
should have.
That'll teach you.
Like, I don't know if I've talked about it heavily on here, but I made it clear a few times that I do not talk about my personal life on Twitch at all. Like, I really do try my damnedest to keep my private life off of Twitch. Because if I didn't, it would cause me 1,000 issues that I wouldn't otherwise have to deal with. And two, it would just fucking bum everyone out. Constantly. And like, nobody is here to deal with that shit. You know? I don't know. Elemental flare. Huh.
This won't end well for you.
You win.
Done and done.
Anyways. No, it's like the same reason that, I don't watch, like, drama channels or, you know, like prank videos. Like, most of the people that make those videos generally are probably okay people. But what comes out of those videos as a result, either, you know, the most popular people making those videos are doing genuinely awful things that you would never fucking do in real life, or you would get knocked the fuck out. And it's like, why is there so much negative shit online? I genuinely have to ask that all the fucking time, and I don't like that I have to. Oh fuck. Okay. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I know exactly how to, like, shoot up to the top of, like, YouTube recommended
Who's there?
videos and just, like, become massively popular. The problem is, it would piss me off so much to remotely try to act the way that those videos will require me to. Oh, hello, random troll. And you know what I'm talking about. Oh. Shit. I really am just venting right now. Sorry, but I gotta. Otherwise, it's just gonna piss me off more and more. And it's not healthy to let things just sit. You know? Something pisses you off, you gotta fucking let people know. Or at least speak your mind about it. Oh. Oh, cool. Anyways. I didn't mean to take that, but okay. Don't need that. Seriously though, like,
Where'd you come
I
from?
don't understand how people are able to actively basically just bully people online for the sake of publicity. Like, it's high school level bullshit that, you know, once you're like, you know, at least like 17, you should know not to fucking act like that. And some people just never learn that. And so you get assholes online doing stupid shit. And it's like, really? And again, like, I could easily
Who's there?
I
knew I heard something.
do the exact same shit that people do to get views.
Done and done.
And it would work. But it would make me fucking miserable,
Where'd you
honestly. Will you stop getting in the way, Serrano? Fuck.
Get it now while we can.
Oh well. Yeah, again, I'm sorry. I don't like fucking talking about stuff and just, you know, complaining. But seriously, these past few months have been fucking ridiculous. Like, just the amount of shit that, like, I've had to deal with recently, just in my personal life, and then, like, going online and seeing people are just absolutely unable to, like, you know, sell their differences person to person. You know, having to, like, bring shit out publicly just to, like, they can basically attack each other. It's stupid, you know. It's like, what happened to being able to solve your problems like adults and refrain from doing stupid shit that you should know not to do? Like, okay. Like, common sense just fucking gone this entire goddamn month. At least from my perspective. Like, this was a while ago. Now, actually. But there's somebody that I follow on Twitch. Drimneko. And some chuckle fucks decided to, like, get 3,000 something viewers or whatever the hell. I don't even know. But it's like, Drimneko is an art streamer who's very good and talented and has a very large following and is fairly wholesome overall. And, like, a group of chuckle fucks decided, oh, this person's more popular than us, let's, you know, basically insult them, call them autistic, and, you know, try to shit on them. You know, and get their entire following, basically, to do the same thing. You know, and it's like, first of all, why the fuck are you being that awful? And two, they got banned overnight for that. So that made me a little happy that you know, people don't get away with being laughing, joking, chuckle fucks on Twitch. Because, hey, Twitch actually follows their own damn terms of service and moderates the shit out of this website. And I love that. Then I go onto YouTube and nothing is moderated properly. Half the shit on the website breaks the terms of service and it's monetized. And then people that follow the terms of service get their accounts shut down solely because some like content ID trolls show up and are like, oh yeah, no, this stuff you made, that's mine. It's like, no, it's not. And they're like, oh, fuck you. Like, the more stupid shit happens between YouTube and Twitter and just in between everywhere, like, it reminds me more and more why I don't like YouTube, for one. And it just reminds me, like, unfortunately, a lot of people on YouTube are popular for being assholes.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm complaining and shit, but... really... it's ridiculous. Let me just... Thank you. I'm back, couldn't stand, so I had to take a bath. That makes sense. That's usually what I do. Anyways. Yeah, I just spent, I think, 40 minutes complaining about people being stupid, like, assholes on YouTube. And again, like, not talking about anyone in particular, just people on YouTube try to get views any way possible. And then when they get super fucking popular, they let the ego go to their fucking head. And then they end up doing stupid shit because they think they can get away with it. And then there's zero restraint, keeping their private lives and their, you know, fucking public side separate. Like, okay. Like, I'm 20, almost. This July, I'm gonna be 20. And I don't understand why people who are like almost twice my age on a website that's been around since 2007 don't understand not to be complete fucking morons. Because unfortunately there's a lot of people on YouTube that just use it to bully people. And like, really? Like, this is the only time, like, I'll ever fucking talk about it, honestly, but here's the thing. Through high school, like, you know what, no, through school, from kindergarten all the way to grade 11, basically, because I moved here for grade 12. All the way from kindergarten to grade 11, I was bullied by basically fucking everybody that I knew. City of like 5,000 people, about only like 200 people in the school at a given time. And I was essentially the punching bag. You know? Microcosm ass town with nothing to do other than, you know, try to make people's lives shit for their own enjoyment. You know, finding literally fucking anything they could. So, yeah, I grew up basically saying, fuck bullies. If you're an asshole, fuck off. You know? And so it's like... First of all, harassment is a crime. They don't use logic, well, yeah. But yeah, let's just lay this flat out. Harassment's a crime. Like, you can be charged for that. You know? So it's like... The fact that you can actually just, you know... get arrested for that. Potentially. Like, that alone should tell you, don't fucking do this. Then it's like... Why are people on YouTube and just like the internet in general... Why are people on the internet just sociopaths? It's a genuine question I have. Why is it like the majority of people tend to be unempathetic dickweeds that try to piss other people off for their own enjoyment? Yeah, no, it's definitely not the vast majority, but like... When people try to piss you off for their own enjoyment, they do it a lot.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim.
And so, like, it's easy to find people like that because they go out of their way to do shit like that. Like, oh, apparently it's easier to be a fucking piece of shit than to actually try and make people's lives easier. Or to try to, like, I don't know, help people. Because they think they can hide and say whatever they want without any consequences. Yep. I mean, that's just, like, anonymity as a whole. It's like... I just don't... I don't understand genuinely how people can, A, lie about shit, like, extensively, to try to seem better than other people, you know, but also just going after people for little things that don't matter. Like, I'm autistic, you know, and people use the word autistic as an insult. It's not an insult. It's a fucking mental disability that people gotta deal with. And, like, if you use that as an insult, you're a complete cock. You know? And, like, I have to deal with that just because.
What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments?
Like, that personally pisses me off in general. But then there's certain words that you just can't say and get away with. And you know which words I'm talking about. They're the words that I would get knocked out if I even remotely said. They're words that I would instantly get my channel shut down if I said on stream. Not that I ever would. They're words that Keemstar says. So, yeah. It's like... Really? Choose anything that'll trigger anyone with a soul. Apparently. Anyways.
All at once. You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly.
Cool. Oh, by the way, this weapon that we're getting in the game right now is the strongest weapon in the game. I mean, it's kind of shit, but it can one-shot everything. So, yeah. Yeah.
Ever since I was a boy, I felt the... Don't you see? Fate has led you to me, and I'll meet you at the shrine.
Silas kind of pisses me off. You can tell he's hiding something. Anyways. There's a funny thing you can do with this. I'll save real quick here. Can I open this? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh. Nice. Okay. Behold. Bucket. That was a tonal shift and a half. Anyways, moving the fuck away from people online and just in general being horrible chuckle fucks that think they can do whatever the hell they want. Yeah. I guess as a last ending thing about that, there's a particular type of person that I can't stand being around. Well, two, really. Bigots are one of them. Not the main one, but a big problem that I will have with people is if they're just flat out bigots for any reason with typically zero justification, because there's really no reason for that to begin with. But the bigger one that I really have a problem with are people who are sycophants. And if you don't know what a sycophant is, it's a person that only does nice things for people to get something out of it. Like, they will never do anything nice because they want to. They'll do something nice because they think they can get something out of it. Which isn't unreasonable, mind you. Like, you shouldn't always do nice things just because. But, yeah, sycophants piss me off more than anything. If you never do anything nice for anyone because you don't think you'll get something out of it, like, in my mind, that just makes you a horrible fucking person. You know? There may be exceptions to that, but the people that I've dealt with, and there's a lot of people that I've dealt with, more than probably I should have ever had to deal with. But 90% of the people I've had problems with are the types of people who will never do anything nice for someone without getting something in return. And in case you're wondering, also, sycophants are where your fedora-wearing nice guys come from. It comes out of that. Expecting you should get something in return for doing something good. That's where you get that. Oh, hello.
That's it? That's all you got?
Like, yeah, that's a stereotype and a half, but
No more. I yield.
it does pretty much sum up my problems with sycophants. Like, in a nutshell,
Need to do better than that.
expecting that everyone should do something for you in return for even, like, the slightest nice thing you do is just not a healthy way to live. And it just causes everyone problems. Never knew they had a name for those types of scum. Yeah. That's not a word I would use, but...
It would be better than this.
Yeah, when it comes to things like mental and psychological stuff, like psychology and what is it? Psychology and psychiatry are things that I've felt a sort of need to know a bit of, considering my own situation. And yeah, just having a word to pin down, like, why a lot of people are assholes. Sycophant. It's a blunt word that just says that individual person only does nice things expecting something in return. You know? And when I say that, I mean, like, to the extreme limits, where you won't even do something like, I don't know, pick up something somebody else dropped without wanting something in return. You know? Or again, going to, like, the fucking fedora wearing stereotype of nice guys. Like, expecting that you should have a girlfriend because, like, you're just overtly nice to that individual person. Like, you're just setting yourself up to not have a good time, and you're causing everyone problems around you. So yeah. And that's it, I'm done. I'm fucking done talking about the shit pissing me off right now. I mean, that's a general thing that pisses me off all the time, but that's why I like Twitch. You know? Like, the website itself is moderated so that those types of people just naturally get shit on. Because they're assholes, and the vast majority of people on this website will call them out for it. And Twitch will ban you for the type of behavior that comes out of that. Unlike YouTube. So yeah. Fucking done with talking about that. And yes, I'm just climbing a fucking mountain because I can. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going, just blindly following that icon. Yeah. But, yeah. There is one thing that I still kind of want to talk about. So a little bit more personal. But it's important to me, at least. My cat is getting old. Yeah. Brittany, you know who my cat is. JJ. Anyone that watches the stream regularly has seen my cat because he likes to interrupt my streams all the time. This month, and I'm talking like the past 4 weeks. I'm a little stuck here. Shit. Anyways, the past 4 weeks, I guess it's like 5 weeks now. JJ has gone from weighing about the same as my larger dog, Paco. He is a sort of Chihuahua Siberian cross.
Good.
Basically looks like a fox. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Anyways, Paco basically looks like a fox. So just imagine a fox, and that's about what he looks like. JJ went from weighing about the same as that. And JJ's not that big. He's shorter than Paco. Again, like, you can basically go through the stream and you'll be able to see what he looked like before. But JJ now weighs less than my dog Mocha. So I guess it's about a 20-pound difference. And that happened like this month. Right? Like basically out of nowhere. He just like has basically stopped eating normally. And yeah, he basically lost like 20-something pounds. Or not 20. A solid 10 to 12 pounds. And I'm like, I'm egging like my parents, like, take him to the fucking vet. See what the fuck's going on. Cause like, I get he's old, but that's... Cats don't lose weight that fast. Right? They don't. Nothing loses 10 pounds in a month. Unless you, like, completely just fuck up the way you're eating. And again, like, JJ stopped eating. Why? I don't know. Like, he is eating, but not nearly as much, basically. And it's out of nowhere. So I'm like, I'm gonna get my parents to, like, send him to the vet and all that. Because, like, they're the ones who, like, have the money to do that. I'm a broke-ass motherfucker, so I can't pay for that. And they've yet to do that. We've switched the food that he's eating to, like, a generic food that's meant for older cats. Because JJ's, like, 13 years old. Like, he's an older cat, honestly, but he's definitely not looking old, if you get what I mean. So, yeah. My stepsister thinks he might have, like, a thyroid issue, and that's why I'm like, send him to the vets, find out, and nobody's wanting to. So yeah, I'm worried about JJ, unfortunately. I'm a massive cat person. I love JJ, honestly. And we've had him since I was about 13. So yeah, basically when I was JJ's age, we got JJ. It's gotta be a medical issue. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But it's like, basically it's like, my parents genuinely care more about the dogs than the cat. It irritates me a bit, but I understand why. My mom is slightly allergic to the cat, can't hold him, that sort of thing. My stepdad just doesn't like cats. But it's like, whenever they think something is even remotely wrong with the dogs, they take them to the vet, like, almost immediately. Right? And JJ, you know, stopped eating, lost basically 10 pounds within a month, and has not been nearly as active as before. And he looks fine. Like, he looks fine and healthy, but his demeanor has completely changed. Which isn't normal. So, yeah. That's unfortunate. And that does make me sad, actually. JJ isn't in my room right now. But, yeah. JJ also doesn't like the room that I'm in currently. Which we have in common. He is very likely in the room I was in before, my old room. Because he just likes it in there. But yeah. So yeah, if anything does happen with JJ, I'll let you guys know. Because, like, I do care about my cat, honestly. And yeah, that's, like, the only thing in my personal life at all that I'll talk about on stream, is my cat. Everything else? Fuck no.
Is on the altar, and Dagon should... Good, you're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please,
I'm okay
bring
with
the blade's
dark,
full
but
glory
I've
to
spent more than
Tamriel
my
again.
share of time in caves
It's not
already.
working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
I really hope he does get that medical attention and hope he'll feel better. Oh yeah. Like, okay, it's possible that he just hasn't been wanting to eat because nobody's been filling his litter box properly. You're probably wondering, what? How the fuck does that even equate? If you don't want to shit, you don't want to eat. Because, yeah. So I'm just like, alright, I'll make sure there's enough litter in his litter box. And that seems to have gotten him eating a little bit more. Not nearly as much as before, but a little bit. But it's like, yeah. Like, between everyone in my house currently, my sister and I are really the only ones that take care of him. And I'm not really able to take care of him 90% of the time. Just because, like, I pass the fuck out constantly. So, yeah.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose.
I'm okay with that.
Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Let's get indoors.
Sorry, Silas, but you gotta die.
Wait, don't kill me. I can take the pieces. You get a generous amount of gold. I get to... Fine. I'm not dying with... Last...
Fuck you, Silas! Eat shit! Went all Azura high on your ass. Cool. But yeah. Yeah, like that's the majority. That is like 90% of anything I'll talk about in my personal life. My cat and the fact that like I got a mole removed and just like I've swapped rooms around. That's about it. There's other stuff going on that I will never talk about on stream. Ever. Just because like it would cause so much problems for myself and other people that it doesn't need to. So yeah. Anyways.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel.
Thanks.
You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name.
By the way, this is the final boss of Oblivion.
On my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself.
Cool. Yeah, this is literally the final boss of Oblivion. Which we streamed a while ago. Serana? What the fuck?
Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
His have a small chance to instantly kill. Do you see why I wanted this dagger? Good old Oblivion, yes. Fucking die, please. Bitch! Die! Fuck off. But yeah. This dagger is kind of shit, but it's literally like the only weapon in the game that can one-shot everything. Just sort of stabbed him in the dick.
Done and done.
Anyways. Can you just die? Die. Thanks. Cool. Alrighty. Do I not have any other torches? Nope. Great. Let me just take some of this shit then. Oh boy, it sure would be great. You know, fine, I'll take that. Sure would be great if I could see fucking anything here. You guys can see more than I can. There's a lot of fucking gold here. And I do not have enough carry weight to take all of it. Unfortunately. Seriously though, like, this past month has just been fucking ridiculous for me. And I'm just like, stop, please. And the world's just like, nope. I'm like, okay. Just ride it out. So yeah. There is a fuck ton of shit here. Holy crap. Serrana, stop moving. You know what else? I legitimately wanted to stream like all week last week, but I fucking couldn't. You know? Like, I basically could not talk for the entire week. And like, I can talk now, but it fucking hurts. You know? It's like somebody's stabbing a fork into my mouth right now. Or, you know, just like constantly biting on your tongue. So yeah. It's kind of impossible for me to be very cheery. Which I'm not good on. I know what you mean too well, yeah. I'll drop the bear pelt. Anyways, have we got everything? Yeah, okay. Like, yeah, you just know you're not having a good time when pouring salt on a wound makes it feel better. You know? Because, like, I have a canker in my mouth, you know? Because, great. The way you deal with cankers is mouthwash, alcohol, or salt water. Or lemonade, but those all deal with cankers very well. I don't drink, and we don't have lemonade. Or mouthwash. So, coffee and salt water is what I've been having in my mouth for about 2 days now. So that's great. Also, yeah, I didn't really show this. Hold on. If you have an extremely weak stomach, like, just don't look at the screen for the next 10 seconds. Wait, hold on. Let me just up the brightness here. Maybe. Yeah, so this is the room I'm in now. Just for now. Actually, let me mess around with this. There I am. So you can probably see already the stitches. I'll just zoom in on that. Because why not? If it'll even let me. It really doesn't want me to. Whatever. Yeah. Stitches. Right there. You're brave for wearing necklaces. Slightly, maybe. Like, you can't really see it, I guess, but, I can't even focus on it. This is completely healed up. Seriously. The only part that isn't healed up is where the stitches are. So, like, if I unwound that, I could literally just pull out the stitches. It would hurt like hell, but it would be fine. So, yeah. I'm getting these removed on Wednesday, the 15th. So, yeah. I usually wear 3 necklaces, but there's one that I'm not wearing for obvious reasons. This is the other one that I wear, by the way. Has a really wide, thick chain that the stitches can get caught in. So yeah. Zoomed out all the way. Yep, okay. Anyways. Why? Also just realized I didn't have status widget up. Is that even showing up? No, it's not. Damn. But yeah, so yeah, those stitches, by the way, you can look now if you're looking away. Those stitches are there because I got my mole removed. Because my necklaces and my collar in general were agitating my mole. And it was large and brown, like dark brown. And if you don't know, Moles, if they get agitated lots, can basically turn into tumors. So got that removed preemptively. Moles getting tested right now. So yeah. Anyways. So, what the fuck do we want to do now? I guess first things first, let's head back to the fucking house because the boulder hasn't been to his house in a while. Seriously though, like I could by myself just unwind the stitches and pull them out. Wouldn't feel nice, like at all. Would feel the same as pulling a giant fucking sliver out. But, you know, it's not a good idea to do that. Without, you know, it being sterilized or whatever the fuck. So, yeah. I mean, I got some, like, slight nerve damage. So, like, I could tank it, honestly. Like, I could do it right now and it'd be over with. It'd be fine. But that would still hurt like a motherfucker. There's a reason they numbed the fuck out of my collar when they removed the mole. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah. Free Canadian healthcare. Getting a mole removed at a moment's notice. Please don't. I know the wait seems like a little hell. Yeah. Like, seriously, like, I don't even feel the stitches or anything. Like, they're just whatever for me. It would hurt more to remove them than to leave them. Honestly. What actually is irritating about the stitches is the end of them. Like, you know, after it's like gone through and everything, the little bit that sticks out, like pressing against my skin, that's just like kind of stabbing into me occasionally. But I just like put a band-aid over that when I go to sleep because I'm just like, whatever. Because I really like don't feel it, you know. Anyways, I have a lot of weapons that I need to put away. I'll keep those. It's just till Wednesday, yeah. Well, yeah, like, I've had these stitches in for the whole week now. Because I got my mole removed last Friday. So, yeah. And again, I was meant to get my stitches removed yesterday, but I slept in because I'm a dumb fuck. So just completely fucking missed my appointment. But I had another appointment scheduled for Wednesday anyway, so there's like, might as well, you know. Anyways. Oh yeah, this is the house, by the way. Anyone that hasn't seen it. Make sure that's... Oh, cool. Argonian bloodline. Can I make...
Yes?
No. Okay. Any other follower, you can make the steward of this house. Or I think it's just the house Carl's, actually. But yeah. Is there nothing to make here? Oh no, there is. Okay. Braziers. You know what? Fuck it. I have the iron. Lighten this room up. God damn it. It's one of those things, too, though. There's this thing I can do. Basically, I'm skinny as fuck. Basically, just my metabolism doesn't let me gain that much weight. Like, in terms of, like, body fat, I have essentially nothing over what is just inherently healthy to have. So, there's basically nothing between my sternum and my skin. So, your sternum is the center bit of your chest where your ribs connect to. So I can just knock on that and it sounds like a door. Like this. If I move my shirt out of the way. That's my chest. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Yeah, so chest. Yeah. That creeps some of my friends out. Which I kind of understand, but it just doesn't bother me. You're talking to a fellow skinny. Yeah. Seriously though. Like, first of all, that doesn't hurt. I barely feel that when I knock on my chest. It sounds like it should hurt, but it doesn't. But like, it seriously, like, makes my other friends wince at that. Because I guess normal people just have flesh in front of their sternum that makes that hurt. But it's like, yeah, no. Whoa, fucking dog. Excuse you? The fuck was that? Make mine knock like wood too. Is there another fucking wolf that I can't see? Yes, there is. What the fuck? Doggo, thanks. Yeah, my dogs too. I do not do that. Like, even remotely around my pets. Like, if I do it around JJ, he doesn't, like, give a single fuck. Because JJ doesn't give a fuck about anything. Where the fuck is this? Is there a dog inside the fucking house? Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, JJ doesn't give a fuck about anything. He's unfazed by everything. My dogs will bark at flies. Cow? Why is there a cow? But yeah, it's not just my chest I can do that with, by the way. I can do that with my legs as well. Oh, hello, dog.
Who's there? Ran off, I suppose.
Like, I can knock on my shins, and it sounds about the same. Yeah. Oh, I have a cow now. Cool. Does that mean I'm gonna have to deal with giants? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways. Summon Dunavir to Tamriel. No thanks. Let's see. Goddamn. There's a lot of fucking shit you gotta do to fucking... You can't do anything in Riften without joining the Thieves Guild. And there's a whole load of shit blocked off if you don't join the Mages Guild. Or, well, Mages College. Or start the main quest. God fucking... And I gotta do this. Fucking goddamn. Why does this game want to force me to do everything to do one goddamn thing? This game wants me to become a master mage and like the fucking hero of time just to find a fucking scroll. Like I get it. It's a boulder scroll, but fuck off. Doing side quests. I give zero shits about the main quest right now. And like every single fucking thing on here wants me to do the main quest to some degree. I'm just like, no. Fuck off. I'll be right back. I need something to drink. I'm like actually lightheaded right now. I need something to drink. That's great. You know what makes me feel really good? When I'm in a pissed off mood. Sorry, that was really loud. Metal. Specifically, Manila Road. Fucking love these guys. Lead singer is dead, unfortunately. But you know what? Music's good anyway. They want Link, but they hate no Zelda. So they get us. Yes. You know what? Because it's fitting with the fact that people are being fucking idiots online and just in general. You can't look at fucking anything without somebody being a dumbass at the moment. Crystal Logic. It's a reminder of why you shouldn't be a fucking dumbass. So yeah. Good song with a good, solid message of fucking think for yourself and don't cause people problems. At least not on purpose. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some fucking tea while we listen to this. Don't go anywhere. Boulder Scrolls more next. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Right. Just 1 minute. Gotta digest the sandwich. Sorry, swallowing some sandwich. So, you know what's sad? I fucking love tea. Like, a lot. Canker sores make it virtually impossible to drink tea. At least hot tea. Because then you're basically burning the fucking canker by cauterizing it with steaming hot tea. Hurts like a motherfucker. But probably helps it out somewhat. In some way. Or just makes it worse. I don't know. Anyways. See, I mentioned this in chat during the BRB. But, yeah, earlier today, I got gifted a sub for 8-Bit Drummer by some rando, in his stream. Cause, like, I just randomly watch 8-Bit Drummer because he's, like, the most wholesome motherfucker on the planet. Even though he would probably never use that language. But yeah, like, he's just wholesome as shit. And for some reason, every time that I watch his stream, when I'm not already gifted a sub, somebody throws out a gift bomb of subs to him. Because you can do that on Twitch. And 5 times now, I've been gifted a sub for 8-Bit Drummer. So, yeah. And I think Jared actually called it out, that stream. Because he mentioned it, actually. It's like, I don't remember what he said exactly, but he definitely said, like, I keep seeing Charlie get gifted a sub. Something like that. But he said that. For today. Exactly. So yeah. Like, even he's like, how are you constantly getting these? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. The gift bombs are random. So, you know, it's not like I can game that or anything. And let me point this out right away. I've never actually spent money on subscriptions on Twitch. Ever. I haven't spent a dime on Twitch other than, like, my own, like, recording setup. So, it's like, I've just been getting free subs randomly. And it's like, okay. It's not like I asked for that, but I'm not gonna argue against it. Anyways. Making sure my headphones don't shut off randomly.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Anyways. Maybe put a little ice cube in the tea to cool it off. I mean, I probably could, but then it would just go cold quicker. And I don't really like cold tea. Honestly. Like, I'm a strange dude when it comes to tea. First of all, I drink tea black. Nice, Arana. But yeah, like, I drink tea black. I often will drink coffee black. I drink coffee with cream in it.
Where do you want to go?
But, like, never put sugar in it, ever. So, yeah.
See ya.
I don't know. Like, there are people I know that can't, like, stand tea without putting something in it. And I'm just like... Okay, let me be clear here. I'm fine with putting stuff in my tea, but I just don't, right? Warm tea with sugar or honey. Yeah. Like, I like having honey in my tea occasionally, but it's gotta be like a specific kind of tea, you know? Like Earl Grey with honey and maybe... But yeah, almond milk. Yeah. Anyways, what we're doing. Side quests. Don't really want to join Dark Brotherhood. Kill the dragon located at Skyborn Altar. Why not? That is all the fucking way over there. I could have done that so easily. You know what we haven't done? We haven't just dicked off and just done random shit. So you know what? We're gonna walk all the way to this back-ass corner of Riften. Because I feel like it. I'm in the mood to do that. You can tell I'm in a good mood when I do not want to use fast travel. Fuck off. Punch the shit out of you, mud crab.
Done and done.
Thanks, Verona. Anyways. But no, it's like... For whatever reason, I can't stand coffee with sugar in it. Unless it's got, like, at least the same amount of sugar in it as a triple. You know, from Tim's. Like, either it's got a fuck ton of sugar in it, or it's got none. You know? Like, the in-between I can't really stand. I don't know why. It's either like concentration or something. It just doesn't taste right to me. But I also just don't eat much sugar. In general. Not that I'm against eating sugar, I just don't eat that much sugar. You know? Like, if it turned out, like, tomorrow that I was a diabetic, which I'm not, but if I found out tomorrow that I'm a diabetic, that wouldn't affect my eating at all. Fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Like, seriously. My diet consists mostly of, like, salty, just, like, eggs, noodles, rice, and potatoes. Like, that's mostly what I eat. I think the only thing that would change is I would switch from normal Coca-Cola to Diet Coca-Cola. That would be it.
Show yourself.
Like, that's probably the most that my diet would change if I ever found out, or if I ever became a diabetic. And then... Brenda, dude. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, okay. But yes, mud crabs are evil. I mostly just have sugar with my tea. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm very hesitant to put sugar in tea. Like, you know, maybe like a teaspoon of creamer and like half that much of sugar. But other than that, I'm just like, no. Unless it's like, you know, hard black green tea. You know, like the nasty, bitter ass shit that you just like would rather bite your own leg off than drink. But like, for some reason you're drinking it anyway. Because you fucked up at making tea. Everyone's done it. If you drink tea, then at one point you put like at least double the amount of tea that you needed into the infuser. And then you just regretted it. But you had to finish it because you fucking made it. If you haven't done that, you will. And otherwise, you're just lying. My best friend drinks tea without sweetener as well, until I make her an Earl Grey. I like Earl Grey. Earl Grey is a tea that I will drink black no matter what. Like, it could be the strongest, like, your grandpa's Earl Grey black tea. With, like, the strength of bourbon. Hello?
Huh? You picked a bad time to get lost.
Oh, cool. Like, it could taste that fucking bitter. And as long as it was Earl Grey, I would not put anything in it. Because I would just still enjoy it. Like, I enjoy Earl Grey tea that much. And we don't have any fucking Earl Grey in my house right now. I'm just like, alright. Doesn't make me angry, but it's just, you know. I grew up drinking Earl Grey and thought it was the only tea flavor for the first 17 years of my life. Ouch! I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to tea, Earl Grey might as well be the only tea. Because if it was the only tea on the planet, no one would complain. It's just that broadly accepted and enjoyed as like a good flavor of tea. Like, you might add stuff to it, do whatever you want with it, but at the end of the day, if somebody gives you Earl Grey tea and you enjoy tea, like, you'll like Earl Grey to some extent. Unless you're a motherfucker that needs, like, you know, 900 tablespoons of sugar in your cup of tea. Oh yeah, also, yeah, fucking... Sorry, repeating myself. Jeez. Earl Grey smells fucking fantastic. Like... Cannot go that way? My ass. Bull fucking shit. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Go around it. But no, like, if you think... What does tea smell like? You will probably think of Earl Grey. Because, like, it has that smell of it. You know? Because, like, green tea can smell weird if it's too strong. And if it's too weak, you can't smell it at all. Like, green tea, if it's made well and is, like, steeping hot, it smells like a burning candle, really. But, like, a generic burning candle. So what the fuck? Somebody broke my controller. I need to show you guys this. I, like, actually need to show you guys this. I did not notice that until now. There's a little bit right there. Can't really focus on it, but this right here. My nail can go in that. Like, look at that. Oh. Made it worse. You see that? Little thing hanging off there? I gotta glue that down. Yeah, I didn't even notice that, but somebody did that. If I had to guess, it would be my stepsister, because that's where this controller is every other day when I don't use it for streaming. How does an Xbox controller get like that? Simple. Tiled floor. And an angry person. Actually, fuck, on that subject. You know what is fucking difficult to do? And I mean really fucking difficult. Breaking an Xbox 360 controller. Or, well, Xbox controllers in general, actually. But, yeah, like, the generic 360 controller, and I think even the, what is it? The One controller for the Xbone. Those are hard fucking controllers. And somehow my older stepbrother manages to go through one every month. I'm dead serious about that, by the way. My stepbrother has a warranty on both his controller and his headphones for his 360 or his Xbox One. And he replaces either one of them every other month. Because gamer rage. I have never understood having the rage to throw a controller and break it. But there are people that get that fucking angry about video games. My older stepbrother is one of them. Found that USB GameCube controller for the Switch work on PC, so I have a legit playing Final Fantasy 14 with a GameCube controller like a boss. Hell yes. Sorry, my leg just hurt randomly there. Pinching my thigh a little bit there. Is this? Yes, it is. But yeah, the adapter for the GameCube controller, so that it works with a Switch or a Wii U, also works for PC, which is fantastic. I gotta drink some tea.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
Oh, by the way, I still haven't found a power cable for my GameCube yet.
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking elf Nazis. That is what the Thalmor are, by the way. They're literally wizard Nazis that don't like anything that isn't an elf. Specifically high elves. You know, that's something that I actually like about the Elder Scrolls. They acknowledge that racism is completely nonsensical. Like, there's no reason for it.
Where'd you come from?
Other than, you know, just blatant
Done and done.
ego. I mean, this world in the Elder Scrolls, like, elves just have naturally longer lifespans, so it's like, okay, you can kind of see where that's coming from, but it's like, they're also complete fucking assholes. Best thing of the Elder Scrolls. You usually want to kill the people that are racist dickweeds. And in this game, you pretty much always want to. Because the Stormclouds suck.
Where'd you come from?
Hello, bear. Sorry, Winnie the Pooh. I had to. No, that's a lot of... That's a genuinely, like, good thing about this game franchise. It's like, oh yeah, racism exists. The characters in these games who are racist are complete imbeciles. Or just flat out super Nazis.
That'll teach you.
Point in case, Stormclouds. Bunch of idiots who think that all their problems are the result of a single race, as opposed to, you know, war. and then the Thalmor, who think all the problems are caused by people who aren't high elves. And then they literally try to commit genocide
Where'd you come from?
like every other era. Excuse me, Cave Bear, can you fuck off? Thanks.
Done and done.
Anyways. I actually had a bit of a conversation regarding, like, politics in media with a friend of mine. And it was mainly talking about Captain Marvel. And, like, people having a problem with the movie because, oh, it's feminist propaganda. And it's like, yeah, it is. But it's like, you know, it's not what makes it a bad movie. What makes it a bad movie is the shitty writing. Don't remotely take that out of context, by the way. Like, I enjoyed Captain Marvel. But, I mean, the director said it themselves. It is literally a feminist propaganda movie. Why are there so many bears here? Anyways, the whole conversation wasn't about that specifically. It was about just politics being in media at all. And it basically boiled down to them saying, you know, politics shouldn't be in entertainment at all. To which I said, it's fucking everywhere in media. Like, literally fucking everywhere.
Where'd you come from?
And the thing is, like, I don't like talking about politics at all.
That'll teach you.
In the slightest. Like, politics piss me off. It pisses most of my friends off. You know? It probably pisses you off. But the fact is, politics is in everything. It's in art, music, film, TV. Like, literally every single form of artwork imaginable. And it's like,
What have you got?
yeah. I'm not meaning to, like, go after my buddy over this. You know. Because at the end, he basically agreed that, yeah, it's everywhere, but, like, it shouldn't be. But, like, that's just the thing. You know. Unfortunately, you can't escape politics. Like, you just can't. No matter what, like, your own opinions are about something, specifically, yeah, anything that you do is gonna have politics involved in at least a minor way. I mean, like, point in case. Godzilla. Like, the entirety of Godzilla is a series that is against nuclear weapons. Like, the moral of Godzilla is don't use nukes. What the fuck? Random Imperial? Okay. Because, yeah, like... What's the plot of Godzilla? Scientists detonate an atomic bomb. And as a result, a monster comes out that fucking kills a very sizable number of people in Japan. Kind of like Fat Man did. It's like, at the end of the day, Godzilla was not the problem. The problem was you used nukes. And you woke up Godzilla. Doesn't Dawnbreaker hurt Serana? Yep. It also hurts me because I became a vampire by accident. Because Sanguinaire Vampirus is stupid. Also, that's a fantastic name. Destroyer of Arse. Ah, fuck. Anyways. Speaking of Godzilla, actually, there's a new Godzilla movie coming out. Is it King of the Monsters? Is that what it's called?
That'll teach you.
Because there's a new Godzilla movie coming out, and then there's going to be a Kong versus Godzilla movie. I'm actually excited for those. But yeah, and then fucking, was it Gundam? Gundam is basically a metaphor for why you shouldn't use child soldiers. Same as Voltron and most of that entire genre. It's a commentary on child soldiers. And yeah. You can cure your vampirism. I know I can. The problem is I'm unable to at the moment. Looking forward to the remake of the first Pokemon movie. You mean Detective Pikachu? From what I know, and I haven't seen the movie, it's basically lifting the plot of the first Pokemon movie while including the Detective Pikachu story. No, Mewtwo. Okay. Well, yeah, Mewtwo is in Detective Pikachu. And if you ever played the game, you know why that's important. No, Detective Pikachu. Yeah. But yeah, no. It's a full 3D... What? Not live action. Oh. Well, it's almost like that got overshadowed by a movie involving Ryan Reynolds.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave.
And another live action movie involving a beloved nostalgic character that we're not going to talk about. That is currently being completely redone on the sole fuck up of a character design that people didn't want fucked up with to begin with. Oh, hey,
Hello
Tusker.
there, friend. How lucky for you to chance upon a bard on the...
Where'd you come from?
I will watch that in a bit.
That'll teach you.
I like Tall Scar, but I want to vent some rage. You know, this month in general has been a month of people complaining about corporate dipshits trying to do stupid stuff and then everyone not having it. You know, the blue blur, a certain game company. You know, competing with Valve. And a whole lot of other game companies being awful to their workers. I mean, hey, on the upside, hey, maybe game developers will actually get a proper union system going in the industry. Maybe. That would sure stop the nonsense going on. Sorry if my overly political talk is bumming you out. This month has been a bitch, though. Oh, what the fuck is this? Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution 2019 official trailer. Ooh. Ooh. Let me just do that. Look at that. Well, I guess we can watch this real quick. Assuming it doesn't get me claimed. Excuse me. Quality. Already. Like, this already has me on board. This logo. 90% of people watching can't understand this. Auto-translate, I guess, into English. It's not going to be accurate at fucking all. This is not what this is saying at all. Oh, jeez. I wish I understood Japanese as well as Pierce did, because then I could translate this on the fly for you guys, but yeah. Excuse me. Fucking... That was a powerful schnage. Okay. Alright. Excuse me? What the fuck? Is that... let me just... hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just... is that what I fucking think it is? Motherfucking... Is that motherfucking... is that motherfucking...
Oh no, it's raining! Hey, I know! I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan!
well, I know I'm gonna watch when this comes out. So I'm gonna take a guess and say the narration is Mewtwo. It's... what have they done to you, my son? I mean, it looks pretty good, but Brock is very round in the cheeks.
Evolution.
Why is that in English?
Evolution.
The entire title is Japanese except for that.
Evolution. Evolution.
There he is. What? Okay. So, okay. By the way, Pokemon movie, Detective Pikachu, and then just randomly Mirrors of the Federation and Powerpuff Girls. Okay. Well, thanks for showing me that, Britt. It's fantastic. I mean, it looks really good. I know a giant ton of people aren't gonna watch that because Japanese. But hey, maybe if they get the dub cast to do something for it, who knows? If Detective Pikachu somehow bombs, which it's not right now, you can go on Rotten Tomatoes just to check that. Yeah, if like somehow everyone just suddenly decides Detective Pikachu is awful, and then that turns out great, that'd be interesting. Or maybe the other way around, who knows? But yeah, looks good. Also, wasn't the first movie called like Pokemon 2000 or something? Or was that the second movie? I have no idea.
Who's there?
But yeah, thank you for showing me that. I had no idea that existed.
You picked it.
Hello, lad.
Where'd you come from?
I refuse to watch Detective Pikachu. Why? It looks good. The Pokemans look like Pokemans. Oh, hello.
Lucky. It.
No, seriously, like, they did good. Based on the trailer alone, like, the Pokemon look like what you would have as a pet. You know? Like, they have their original... Oh, yes. They have their original designs.
Done and done.
They just look like normal animals now. You know? It's because they did a horrible job with the fur. I mean... You're basing that on like a 1080p image of what's probably like a 4K video that's been heavily compressed on YouTube. And I know for a fact they didn't grow Pikachu's fur. No. Oh, no. Well, if you know anything about Detective Pikachu, you know that his fur wouldn't have been groomed. .3D animation grad. I know this. I know. I know. I know this. You got a reason, though. There's a limit to how much time they were allowed to put in it, as well as having to still follow the art direction directly and strictly from Game Freak's designs. They legit attached hair and called it a day. Possibly. Possibly. I mean, like, listen. Oh, wait, hold on. No, wait, you guys, I just realized. I completely forgot. I have the entire Detective Pikachu full movie here. Yeah. Yeah, the entire Sorry. Ryan Reynolds uploaded the entire full movie of Detective Pikachu on his YouTube called Inspector Pikachu. I'm sorry. That's great advertising, though. Seriously. Posting a video that says full movie and is actually the exact length of the real movie. But it's just an entire hour and a half of Pikachu dancing. Ugh. That's great. My Twitter was nothing but Pikachu edits dancing to different songs, and I love it. Then it was full of just awful shit, which pissed me off. But I talked to death about that already, so, you know. Oh, hello, random lad who's dead. I'm just cool. These cannibals. I have no idea. Ever since I studied 3D animation, nothing can please my artistic knowledge. What is this? I think the thing that actually irritates me the most of Detective Pikachu in, you know, the movie, just design-wise, is they mocapped it directly to Ryan Reynolds' face. So Pikachu has some really ugly-ass expressions. Like, morbidly ugly-ass expressions. Because, you know... Yeah. That's what happens when you mocap a human face onto an electric rat. I think I have to do this now, actually. I'm not sorry. I'm really not sorry. There we go. I'm just, there we go.
Rats, we're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats.
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
Anyways.
I've never seen leaves this color.
Ah, yes, the color of the leaves is fantastic while my skin boils to a crisp. Anyways. Where am I going? Over here?
I wish I could play with fire like that.
Shut the fuck up, kid. Hey, at least we can agree Detective Pikachu looks a fuck ton better than the other CG
Your skin says pink.
thing.
So, any luck finding my louse of a husband? No, it can't be. Oh my. And all this time I was thinking he'd been unfaithful to me. I feel so stupid. I've been a fool, wasting my time sitting here helpless when I could have sent help sooner. Perhaps this is all my doing. What's done is done. Here, I want you to have this. Bringing me closure was kind of you.
Cool.
Honest gold for honest work.
Oh yeah, your husband's dead. Here, let me sell you some lumber.
Drop by and see us again if you're ever in the area.
Totally. Anyways.
I knew it. I knew my father was a hero and he didn't just run away.
Cool.
I hope you're not here to start some trouble.
I really am tempted to install the Exploding Chickens mod. Like, I'm really tempted. But I'm not going to. Yet. Anyways. How long have I been streaming? 3.5 hours. Kill the bandit leader located in Bila Gulch Mine. No. Whack. That's probably good. That's probably good for night. Yeah. Anyways. Whack. Oh no. Of course you posted that in good vibes. Renee. God damn it. This is what I get. This is what I get. Can I just say, by the way, Jared, 8-bit drummer, some real adorable emotes. Like, look at that. Vaporeon emotes are the best. I love them. You know what's ridiculous? Every time I open up Discord and I look over at Pierce's status, it always says VR chat. I'm like, I've lost him to the Matrix. You need to find Neo and pull Pierce out. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, John Wick 3. That seems like a good movie. Seriously though, like every time I open up Discord, Pierce is either playing VR chat or Warframe. And like I message him, and the only time he responds is when he takes a break from those. You know? I'm like, okay, cool. Uh, anyways. So, my birthday is gonna be in July on the 29th. I'm gonna be 20. Oh boy. My older sister, her birthday is 16th of this month, actually. So, nice. Nice. Sister's gonna be 21. Jeez. July 29th? Yes, that is my birthday. July 29th, 1999. Because my lucky number is 9. Well, my lucky number is 9 because of that. Gonna guess you have a relative with that birthday? Right, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you told me that, like, ages ago, Brett. I guess we both sort of forgot. But yeah, I remember you saying that, actually. There's a lot of people I share a birthday with that, like, I don't live anywhere near. Like, I just arbitrarily know people, like, thousands of kilometers away that have, really nothing to do with me. Or anyone that I know. But, like, for whatever reason, I know these people, and they have the same birthday as me. Oh, did I? Yes, you did. You did. Anyways. But no, I guess just to sort of, like, talk about it again, because this is actually something important to me, specifically. I've been trying to work on a video talking about game trailers, the influence it's had, and, like, things like Screw Attack and Normal Boots and all that. And I started scripting a video like that, like, mid 2018, right? I was about ready to start filming some stuff of it, and then Screw Attack got shut down. So that happened. Then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna rework this a little bit, and then film some more stuff, and then start editing it further once I get to, finishing the Normal Boots part of the thing. And then this fucking week, the whole bullshit with Pro Jared is going on. And I'm just like, can I fucking work on this without something happening? Cause, like, seriously. Any other fucking topic, the video would have been done in, like, a few months. Would have, filmed it, edited it, uploaded it, and then moved on to the next thing. But every fucking time it gets to me, like, almost getting finished editing this shit, something else comes up that just, like, completely sidesteps everything. I'm like, why? So, yeah. And, like, I ranted about this during the stream, but seriously, it's kind of ridiculous. Because I don't like... Here's the thing, I don't like making videos to, like, tie into trends or anything. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna let this piss off for a while and then talk about this later. It's just like, okay. You know. If you don't know all that nonsense going on, you're better left off not knowing. Because people on Twitter love throwing images around without thinking about whether people even want to fucking see that shit. So that's great. Yeah. This is why I don't like watching people who make like drama-based content, and the shit is just bleeding into like everything that I used to watch. Oh, like, come on. why can't everybody just fucking not be stupid, you know? Anyways. So yeah, that's a thing. Actually, yeah, before I end anything off here, Brittany, do you know about the nonsense going on with Pro Jared? And the fact that he's just kind of an asshole? It turns out. Like, he's probably generally decent, but he did one thing specifically, which I'm like, fuck you. And he did another thing that is illegal. Not talking about fucking either of those. But suffice to say, they both make him a big fucking asshole. Stopped following him a while ago because he's an ass. Yeah, listen, I'll be honest here, I've always tried to, like, watch some of Pro Jared's stuff, and I've never been able to. I've never been subscribed to him or followed him on social media whatsoever. So just the fact that, like, this nonsense is bleeding into my feed is like, oh, okay. Because these aren't, like, bullshit accusations that are going his way either. They're like, oh no, there's proof of this. Too much proof. And yeah. I'm just like... The one thing is just like, okay, you're a dick for doing that. The other thing is, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know? One is, okay, that's relationship issues. The other is, go to fucking jail. You know? Like, without talking about what they are specifically. Like, you can probably guess, but... Fuck. Yeah. And... too much proof. That's all I'm saying. You know. Unfortunately, people have a habit of sharing very revealing images online. And when those become public, everyone decides to throw them around. So yeah. Really what pisses me off is how much people are focusing on the one thing that is like, okay, you're just kind of a dick. But unfortunately, nobody seems to be focusing on the one that he should really go to jail for. Because it's bad. Like, really fucking bad. And both of them together is terrible. Like, absolutely fucking horrendous. So yeah. And again, like, there's a reason I don't fucking talk about, like, drama shit on the internet. Because it's stupid. It's like, what the fuck? Honestly, I'm just but yeah. God fucking damn. You know, putting this shit in context with, you know, the whole JonTron fiasco, where people basically just labeled him as a Nazi for, you know, taking his quotes out of context, you know, and being unprepared for an interview, basically. Like, people fucking went violent over the whole JonTron thing, which is literally, he's just, like, comparing, I think it was, like, the Native American situation in the States with the Holocaust, which is actually pretty comparable. Maybe not on such a focused scale, but that's where that went, and people fucking used it to call him a Nazi, you know? This one's just like, no, there's nothing out of context here. Like, everything is just true. And it's awful. So I'm like, I wonder why that lad decided to leave them lads. So yeah. This is the reason I don't watch, like, the news on TV. Because it really just gets me talking constantly about shit that pisses me off and just hurts me inside. Like, what the fuck? I honestly can't scroll Twitter without, like, the third thing having a comment talking about that. It doesn't even matter what it is. Like, people just want to fucking shout that to the fucking moon and make everyone know. And, like, okay, cool. But, holy fuck. Ugh. Anyway, sorry for that. Ugh. This is what happens. This is what happens when you have a busy ass month of just horrible shit going on. You know, feeling like shit and, you know, having like a minor surgery done and, you know, cat not feeling good. And then awful stuff on the internet goes into maximum fucking overdrive while there's an election in the States going on that everyone and their fucking mom wants to talk about. Why the fuck is all of this happening at the same goddamn time? Like, fuck. Sounds like you need to follow Just Bunnies on Twitter and see all the cute bum buns for hours. I follow like 7 different accounts that either post bunnies or just drawings of characters that look like bunnies. I mean, like, for fuck's sakes, my profile picture is me wearing a bunny hat. Said bunny hat is somewhere in my laundry basket right now. But I have that hat. Like, damn. Oof. Shh, more bunnies. You know what was a revelation for me when I was about 14? Or I guess it was when I was 12 or 13. The reason why Playboy's mascot is a bunny. You know. When I figured out that, I'm like, oh. Okay. It makes sense, but damn. You know. It's like, oh, such an innocent creature, and also fucks like a powerhouse. Tell me why. Yeah, Playboy bunnies. The mascot is a bunny, because bunnies fuck a lot. Like, a lot. Like, that's literally the reason. It's like, okay, you got a porn brand, you might as well use that as the mascot. There's nothing that fucks more than bunnies. Other than, like, maybe amoebas. But they're asexual, so not even. Now I'm sad. Don't be sad. How can... Hold on. Dying. How can you be sad when there is a curb? It's impossible to be sad with many curb. Look at this lad. Best lad. It's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Anyways, I'm gonna finish my tea here, and I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, that's cold. And that's all it. Because bunnies need to stay sweet and innocent. Oh, really? What the fuck does that happen there? Oh, tablet. Anyways. Yeah, a good portion of this is just me talking and complaining about shit. And again, like, I'm sorry about that, but... You know, I've said it repeatedly. I did not have that great a month this month. Went to a friend's birthday party. So that was fun. Other than that, this month's not been great. You know? Yeah. Unfortunately. I guess something that I could probably talk about before we finally end things off. So, I'm broke as a motherfucker. I don't know how many times I mention it on stream, but it's true. I am a broke ass motherfucker. Honestly. Yeah. Why is that relevant? I like to make videos. And there's a program I want to use to make videos. But it's fucking expensive. Yeah. So yeah, I was looking at the Adobe Creative Suite stuff. And I'm like, why the fuck is all this so goddamn expensive? Why the fuck is it on a subscription model? And I realized, oh wait, it's on a subscription model because they had to fucking update it all the fucking time so it stays up to fucking date. Oh yeah. But yeah, they very clearly want you to do a very specific plan with the Adobe stuff. If I can find it. So yeah, all the fucking Adobe stuff that costs money is on a fucking subscription plan for like monthly nonsense. Which makes sense given like how they fucking update it constantly. The thing is, and let me just see here. Yeah. So they have it set up that you can either get like a single app, you know, for like, you know, $20 a month, you know, whatever the fuck. Which levels out to like $239 a year. And that's just for one application. And Adobe has like 15 different fucking apps or whatever the fuck. But their all apps thing only costs double that. So they very clearly just want to drain $600 out of you every year to have everything rather than just pay for one thing. And that makes sense. Yeah. And that's for an individual by the way. Right? Now, when you think about it, that sounds kind of bullshit. Right? Fucking subscription model nonsense. I guess to put that in like perspective, Sony Vegas costs like $300 to $500 just for that. Right? And you buy it, you don't have to fucking pay for it again, but it's like financially speaking, if you're like into video editing and just like generally making content, because that's for everything, like fucking, you know, After Effects, Photoshop, Illustrator, like fucking everything, you know, for what's basically $50 a month. And that doesn't sound bad. And honestly, if I had the money, I would get that. The problem is, no matter what I do with that, I don't have the fucking hard drive space to get every single Adobe product installed onto my computer. And I don't think many people do. You know? You need lots of storage just to install that stuff. Right? Let's put this into context. I have a 1 terabyte hard drive and a 125 gigabyte solid state. That's not enough. Especially, the only thing holding me back currently from editing like 4K footage and like actually doing what I want to with videos is Sony Vegas, because Sony Vegas can't render 4K footage for its fucking life. At least not with my graphics card. But like even the fucking trial version of After Effects and Premiere Pro can brute force it like a boss. It'll take a while, but it can do it. I try that with Sony Vegas, it crashes instantly. So I'm just like, ugh. I'm like, either I spend $600 on a new graphics card just so Sony Vegas can fucking, you know, actually not be shit, or I spend $500 a year plus like $100 for a new hard drive, and then I would instantly be able to do that. But it's like either fucking way, it's $600. And it's just like, okay. I don't know. This is what happens when I'm tired and bored and I haven't fucking streamed in basically a week and a half. But hey, as long as you guys are having fun, that's okay. Honestly. I have a dumb idea for a video that I might do. I'll probably die laughing before I finish fucking editing it. But it's a good one. So who knows. Anyways. That's it for tonight. You going to sleep now? Good, because it's 2 a.m. for me and I need to sleep as well. Getting real fucking close to my microphone. Yep. Anyways, thanks for watching, lads and ladies and people and pineapples. Yeah. If you're not in the Discord already, hop on in there. Talk with people. Have a good time. Don't be an asshole. You know. And yeah. I am seriously gonna try streaming, you know, back on schedule again. Keep hiccuping. Yeah. Anyways. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace the fuck out. I'm dead inside. Yeet. Oh yeah, I should probably just show you guys this because it made me laugh my fucking nuts off. If I can find it. It is very good though. Here it is. Yee. Okay. I gotta pause this. There we go. Okay. You have to watch this. And then I'm gonna end the stream right after this. So enjoy. Thank you, ice cream sandwich, for that.